Emily Turner had always been the glue that held her family together. At 38, she was both gentle and strong, the kind of woman who could juggle work deadlines, school events, and family dinners without losing her warm smile. Her husband, Daniel, was a high school teacher, patient, calm, and sometimes too focused on his lesson plans. Their teenage daughter, Lily, was 16, creative, funny, and had recently started testing the boundaries of independence. And then there was Emily's younger brother, Ben, who had just moved back into town after years away. It was supposed to be just another Sunday family dinner, nothing special, just laughter, stories, and comfort food. Emily had spent the entire afternoon cooking, determined to make the evening feel cozy. She wanted to recreate those old days when everyone sat around the table, talking for hours about everything and nothing. By 6 o'clock, the table was set. The roast chicken sat perfectly browned in the center, surrounded by mashed potatoes, salad, and a basket of freshly baked rolls. The soft hum of the radio filled the air. When Daniel came downstairs, he smiled at her and said, "It smells like heaven in here." Emily grinned, brushing her hair away from her face. "It should. I've been at it since noon." Ben arrived a few minutes later, his usual cheerful self, holding a bottle of grape juice he'd picked up on the way. "For the celebration," he announced. "What celebration?" Daniel asked, taking the bottle. "The fact that I didn't burn down my new apartment yet," Ben joked, earning laughter from everyone. Dinner started as perfectly as Emily had hoped. The food was delicious, the conversation light and funny. Lily talked about her art project, Daniel shared stories from school, and Ben teased Emily about her obsession with keeping the house spotless. But then, something small changed the tone of the evening. Lily had been scrolling on her phone under the table, giggling at something she saw. Emily noticed, of course, but instead of scolding her, she gave her that silent mother look that said, "Put it away." Lily obeyed, sliding her phone aside, but Ben leaned in and asked, "What's so funny?" Lily smirked. "Nothing. Just a video." Ben raised an eyebrow. "A video of what?" "It's just a meme," Lily said, trying to brush it off. But Emily could tell there was something she wasn't saying. Then Ben's phone buzzed. He picked it up, and his expression changed. "Wait, did you just send that to me?" he asked, half amused, half surprised. Lily's eyes widened. "Oh no, I sent it to the wrong Ben." Everyone looked at her. "The wrong Ben?" Daniel asked, a bit confused. "There's a Ben in my class," Lily stammered. "I meant to send it to him, not Uncle Ben." Emily's heart skipped a beat. The air felt thick with tension for just a second, that awkward moment when everyone was unsure how to react. Ben, trying to lighten the mood, chuckled and said, "Well, that explains why I just got a text that says, 'You're so funny, lol.' Guess I'm a cool uncle now." The table erupted in laughter, but Emily could see that Lily's cheeks had turned bright red. The moment passed, but a strange awkwardness lingered, the kind that no one talks about but everyone feels. After dinner, Emily started clearing the dishes, and Lily went upstairs. Daniel helped, humming softly, while Ben leaned on the counter. "That was a moment," Ben said quietly. Emily sighed. "Teenagers and their phones. You never know what they'll do next." Ben nodded. "I didn't mean to make her uncomfortable." "I know," Emily said softly. "She's just embarrassed. She'll get over it." But as the night went on, Emily couldn't stop thinking about it. Something about Lily's reaction had felt heavier than just embarrassment. Later, when the house quieted, Emily knocked on Lily's door. "Can I come in?" she asked gently. Lily was sitting on her bed, earbuds in, staring at her tablet. She looked up and nodded. "Yeah." Emily sat beside her. "You okay, sweetie?" Lily shrugged. "It was just awkward, Mom. I didn't mean to make it weird." "I know, but if there's something you want to talk about, I'm here. Always." Lily hesitated, then sighed. "It's just, everyone thinks Uncle Ben is so funny. He tells stories, jokes, everyone laughs. Sometimes I feel like no one notices me." Emily blinked, surprised. "Of course we notice you." "Not like that," Lily said, looking down. "When he came back, it was like the whole house got brighter. You laugh more, Dad talks more, I don't know. I just feel kind of extra." That hit Emily hard. She had never realized that Lily might feel overshadowed. "Oh, honey," she said softly, pulling her into a hug. "You were never extra. You're the reason our family shines. Ben just has his way of bringing noise into the room, but you bring heart." Lily sniffled, smiling through tears. "You really think so?" "I know so," Emily said firmly. "And don't ever compare yourself to anyone. We all have our light. Yours is just different." That conversation changed everything for Emily. The awkward dinner had turned into a window into her daughter's feelings, something deeper than just a mistake with a text. The next morning, she made pancakes, Lily's favorite, and put on some soft music. When Ben came downstairs, Emily quietly told him, "Maybe give Lily some space today. She's been feeling a bit left out. Ben nodded immediately. Got it. I didn't mean to step on any toes. By afternoon, Ben surprised Lily with something unexpected, a sketchbook and a note that said, "For the most creative girl I know. Draw something amazing today." Lily's eyes sparkled when she saw it. "Did you really get this for me?" Ben smiled. "Yeah, you're pretty awesome, you know. I wish I had your talent when I was your age." That was the moment things shifted. Lily's face lit up with pride and relief. Emily watched from the kitchen, her heart swelling. In the days that followed, their family dinners felt lighter again. The laughter returned, but this time it wasn't covering anything up, it was real. Ben became more thoughtful, Daniel more attentive, and Lily more open. One evening, as they sat together watching an old movie, Daniel took Emily's hand. "You always know how to turn awkward into beautiful," he whispered. Emily smiled, resting her head on his shoulder. "Sometimes all it takes is listening a little closer." Years later, Lily would remember that night not for the awkward moment, but for what it revealed, that misunderstandings can open doors to understanding, that awkwardness can heal when met with kindness, and that family love isn't about perfection, it's about forgiveness, growth, and laughter that comes after tears. And for Emily, that night became a reminder that family isn't defined by perfect dinners or smooth conversations. It's defined by the moments we stumble, laugh, and learn together, the moments that surprise us, change us, and bring us closer than we were before. Because sometimes, what starts awkward can end up unforgettable.